When Mark moved into his new neighborhood, he never expected water to become a battleground. His home sat next to a small dam-fed pond, a peaceful retreat he carefully maintained. For him, it was a sanctuary. But the HOA president, Mrs. Dawson, saw it differently. She believed Mark was hoarding water, claiming it disrupted the neighborhood's aesthetic balance. One morning he received a notice, a hefty fine for owning too much water. At first Mark laughed. How could anyone own water? But the fine was real, and Mrs. Dawson's persistence only grew. She paraded around the block, telling neighbors that Mark's pond was selfish. To add insult, she announced she would host the annual HOA garden party in her lavish backyard, directly downstream from Mark's dam. Mark decided he'd had enough. He didn't want to fight, but he also wouldn't be humiliated for caring for a pond that predated the HOA itself. On the day of the party, with guests mingling on Dawson's manicured lawn, he released the dam's gate just slightly. A gentle rush of water surged downhill, first unnoticed, then undeniable. As laughter turned to shrieks, chairs wobbled and tablecloths floated away. The once pristine party became a soggy mess. Mrs. Dawson, drenched and furious, demanded answers. Mark simply showed her the fine notice and shrugged. "If I own too much water," he said calmly, "I figured I'd share it." The HOA quietly dropped the fine after that. Neighbors began stopping by Mark's pond, appreciating its beauty instead of criticizing it. And Mrs. Dawson? She never brought up water rights again. Sometimes, nature has its own way of settling disputes.